going on, Guardians? I am Captain Red 111, back with another Destiny video. Sorry it's been a while since my last video, but I just wanted to give you a snapshot of the three characters that I have. I have a Hunter, I have a Titan, and I have a Warlock, all level 32. I wanted to give you a snapshot of the builds that I use for each subclass, the weapons that I like to play with each of them, which pieces of armor that I find more potent than others. And I'm going to go ahead and start it with my Hunter. My Hunter is my main character. I play him probably 3 times as much as the other two. But we'll go ahead and get started. My Hunter, I use the Gunslinger class mostly for PvE and PvP. I do use the Blade Dancer for raids. The grenades, I go back and forth between the Swarm and the Trip Mine. Trip Mine's more of a PvP grenade to me. I like the Swarm grenade. That's just my cup of tea. My golden gun, I usually use combustion or gunfighter. I find both of them pretty good. That one, the combustion's pretty good for the Crota raid. Knife juggler immediately cools down if you get a precision kill. But I really like the gunslinger trance and the chain of woe. You reload faster and it increases your stability. I find those very, very effective. So we'll move on to the the Blade Dancer. I use this for the Crota raid pretty much the entire time, unless I'm killing Hive Knights to spawn orbs. But you got Vanish, you got Shadowjack, you can crouch with the Stalker and go invisible. There's just so many options for the Blade Dancer to go invisible. Don't really care about the Blade Dancer grenades too much. And when I am using the Blade Dancer, I usually throw on the Don't Touch Me gauntlets. That whenever you take damage from a melee attack, you go briefly invisible. So I spend most of the raid hiding. But it's really effective. I really like the symbiote helmet with my gunslinger to give you the 4th shot. But I use the Fang of Uriut, the Icebreaker, and the Hunger of Crota is kind of my build. If you're wondering, I have that because anytime I shoot ammo, it picks it up for me. It's kind of nice when you're doing a Nightfall strike. But yeah, I really like the symbiote helmet. It gives you that extra shot, and you can throw grenades farther. You also got the Arachnid helmet. I don't use this one at all. I don't think it's that good. My gauntlets, Don't Touch Me, is what I use. I don't really use the Crest of Alpha Lupe. And the Radiant Dance Machines, unless I want to break out my Unit Reversal Remote or my Sword Breaker for shotguns, Heavy Dance Machines isn't really that great, but it is really nice to be able to move faster when aiming the Universal Remote with the, you move more quickly while aiming your weapon with those. So, really, I just bounce back in between the Symbiote Helmet and the Radiant Dance Machines. But that is my Hunter. I can't tell you how many hours I got on this thing. I think last time I looked, it was close to 200 or 300. It was quite a bit. It's definitely the character I play the most with. But I'm going to show you my Titan next. I really like the Titan. Let's go ahead and hop into him. Got him with the Rune Wings. I use the Galahorn with this character. I really like both subclasses for the Titan, the Defender and the Striker. Defender I use more for raids. Striker I use more for Nightfalls. I do use the Striker for the first part of the Crota raid, but for the most part, when I'm raiding, it's the Defender class. The Defender, you got the Ward of Dawn. I bounce back in between weapons and Blessing of Light. Blessing of Light's nice in the Crota raid. It gives you double health if you want to look at it that way, when you don't regenerate when you're fighting Crota on hard. Don't really care for the grenades that much. They're okay. Increase the benefits of Blessing and weapons, and the Ward of Dawn lasts longer. The Striker, I just absolutely love this grenade. I think it's the best grenade in PvE, the Flashbang. There's just so much you can do with it. Really gets you out of jams sometime when you're fighting someone too hard to kill and he's just smoking you. The Flashbang comes in handy. What else is there? You got Transfusion, get some health back, Unstoppable, harder to kill when you're using your super, and Shoulder Charge is kind of fun as well. But I like both subclasses. I think they're solid. And for this guy, I use the Fang, Light of the Abyss, or the Icebreaker. And then my new pride and joy. I just got this recently, the Gallahorn, maxed it out. Wolfpack rounds are just incredible. For the armor, I use the insurmountable Skullfart for regenerating health. I use the Glass House, which has increased melee attack speed when I'm doing the sword bearing with my Titan. But this is my favorite piece on my Titan, the Rune Wings. Heavy ammo drops more often, and it gives you more per box. So if you walk up to a box, like when I was doing the weekly earlier, it would normally give you 2 rockets. It would give me 4. It's just so nice with the Gallahorn. I got some other exotics for the Titan, but I don't really use them. There is my Titan. I do use the armamentarium every now and again. I don't like the look of it. The grenades on the front can look like a big set of balls in your chest. I just don't care for it at all. The rune wings are nice. Next I'll hop into my Warlock. And here she is. I mainly stick with the Sunsinger class. I have nothing against the Voidwalker. In fact, I think the Voidwalker is pretty strong with Obsidian Mind. I do have that helmet, and when you want to make some Orbs of Light, that's the way to go. Maybe with the Nemesis helmet, but I just find the Resurrection on the Sunsinger so useful, the Fireborn. Really enjoy this class. I just got a new armor piece that really helps the Sunsinger, the Practic Fire. And she really focuses on recovery. But she heals really fast. I usually bump that down a little bit when doing Crota on hard. But my build right now is Abyss Defiant, Icebreaker, and I'm still looking for maybe another Hunger of Crota. But I got a few exotic helmets, got Light Beyond Nemesis. I don't really use any of the gloves. Claws of Ahamkara or their Sunbreakers, but here's where it's at. The Heart of the Practic Fire. Further decrease all ability cooldowns while Radiance is active. And I have my build 2 on my subclass to increase the duration of that. The amount of grenades that you can throw with that is just incredible. Don't really use the Starfire Protocol. Don't really use any of the other exotics besides that one. And maybe the Light of Nemesis while doing Crota to heal. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you later.
To usher in Crota's return. If she lives, our fight against
Wanted to leave you with this. I added this clip at the very end. Guardians, just remember the reason why the Traveler made the ghosts. Enjoy.
In its dying breath, the Traveler released the ghosts to open doors.
So there you go. That is the reason why ghosts exist. Guys, if I don't catch you later, I'll catch you online.